If you turned on the news, if you looked at the internet, if you did anything today, you heard that Barbara Bush died. Now, why are you hearing about this lady dying? Because 6,000 other people died today. 6,000 people die a day in the United States of America. But you hear about Barbara Bush. Barbara Bush died. Fox News, Barbara Bush died. ABC, Barbara Bush died. What did she do? What exactly did Barbara Bush do? Well, let me tell you what she did. I'll tell you exactly what she did. She married George Herbert Walker Bush. That's what she did. That's why she's in the news. Because she is part of the Black Death cult. She was a receptacle for him to have his offspring, so his offspring could carry on the genetic tradition of the Black Death cult. Right up here. George Herbert Walker's Bush dad was a lawmaker. He was a senator. Yeah. His name was Prescott Bush. Prescott Sheldon Bush. And he had George Herbert Walker Bush. So Prescott was a member of the Black Death cult high up. And then he had his son who became a member of the Black Death cult too, very high up. And then guess what happened? He had a kid that became president. Just think about this, people. There's no conspiracy. There's no Illuminati. You don't need it. You don't need it. This guy right here became president. What are the chances of you becoming president? There are 330 million people in the country. Okay? Let's say there was 300 million when he was around. You've got a 1 in 300 million chance. It's very simple. There's one president of the United States. There's 330 million people. You've got a 1 in 330 million chance of becoming president. Okay? What are the chances of his son being president then? When his son became president, once again with a 1 in 300 million chance, what are the chances of a family having 2 people being president? It's astronomical. It's astronomical when you calculate it by the odds. But when you actually look at what's going on in the world and you understand that these people are appointed controllers. They're appointed controllers, people. They are appointed to be president. Oh, you think you vote. You think that you vote. You don't vote for the president. He's appointed. They already know who the president's going to be, okay? And when I mean they, I mean these people up here in the Four Horsemen. Yeah, and all these people down here that support them. They rig it so this guy becomes president. Because what are the chances? Think about it. What are the chances of this guy being president and then his kid being president? They're astronomical. But yet, it happened, didn't it? And why? Not because they beat the odds. Because they are in the Black Death cult. Remember this guy? What he did? He went and bombed Saddam. He went and killed a whole bunch of Iraqis. And then guess what his kid did? His kid bombed a whole bunch of Iraqis. Remember that? So we have a death merchant right here, and we have a death merchant right here, and we have the wife of the death merchant and the spawn of the death merchant's marriage right here. So she was a vessel for the Black Death cult, gladly embraced her role as quote unquote First Lady. First Lady. Yeah, Queen. First Lady of the President. Member of the Black Death cult. So when they're controlling you, when they're controlling your environmental stimuli, they control the news media, by the way. That's right. They control the news media. The Black Death cult controls the news media. So guess what they show you? Guess what they show you all day? Barbara Bush died. Barbara Bush died. Barbara Bush died. When 6,000 people died today. 6,000 people when you hear about Barbara Bush. Black Death cult confirmed.